Hey, Kings of Dragons, ranking 551 here, and we're going to do another part of the Saltzmans, part 15. And I know I'm getting you guys tired of you watching these videos of me explaining how I see the Saltzmans, of how they're bad people and stuff. But I digress. Now, here's the thing. I just want to talk about this loosely, because I've seen comments where they're just like, just say it. If you don't like the character, just say it. Why are you trying to make the character sound bad or stuff? But it's like, okay, well, you can say both. You can say that the character is, you don't like the character, they're annoying, and you can also say that they're a bad person altogether. There can be three categories. So that being said, what goes around comes around. We've come full circle. What I mean is that Elena Gilbert, was an annoying character in the show. Not because she was a crybaby bitch, fellas. Not because of that. No, I don't hate her because of that. I found her to be an annoying character. When she left the show went downhill, yes. When Josie left the show somewhat got better. Now, I say when they left the show, I don't feel like talking about the actors. I mean, actually the characters leaving and stuff, when they were out of the show and stuff. But what I mean is that Elena was annoying because she always fucked up every good plan to try to kill Klaus or everyone else. She constantly did stupid things and got herself in trouble. She constantly getting herself kidnapped and stuff. Stop getting kidnapped, bitch. And everything else in between and stuff. And then, now we go back to Josie. I find her annoying. She's always in everybody's business and stuff, just like Elena is. I mean, and then, when it goes around the other way, when Caroline does it, oh my God, I mean, Elena gets so mad at Caroline for doing it, but no one gets mad at Elena for doing it. So it's just kind of like that. And Josie calling out everyone, and then Lizzie trying to be a better person. Josie constantly telling people behind Lizzie's back about her conditions and constantly berating her for it and everything. And it's just like, come on, are you kidding me? That's terrible sisterhood there and stuff. Now, I personally believe that if Elena was around, she would say some stuff bad about Lizzie as well, because that's just the person that she is. Here's the thing. I don't really like Josie. I think Lizzie, in my opinion, is a better character and a better person. She tries to become better. She becomes a better person and stuff. She grows as a person. Her character stays where it is. Here's the thing. Josie is stagnant. She stays the same person. She constantly always talking badly about Lizzie on and on and on and on and stuff. And it's like Penelope's like, I'm going to snuff you out, Lizzie. It's like, first of all, Josie's the person who's actually doing all the terrible things to Lizzie. So why are you going to try to snuff her out? You should be snuffing out Josie. She's bad and stuff. And so forth and so on. And what I mean by staying stagnant is that she never grows as a person. It's the same way in One Tree Hill with Peyton Sawyer. She never grows as a person. She stays the same character throughout the whole entire time. Whereas people like Nathan Scott and Brooke Davis change their image and become better people. Hope wants to do better by the right of her family, so she becomes a better person in everyone's eyes for the most part, afraid that she'll become her father, which she never wants to become and stuff. Lizzie is the same way. She wants to be a better person. Here's one thing. The most compassionate souls have a darkness to them. Now, what I mean by that is not necessarily that there's a good sibling and they become evil and stuff. Here's the thing. Klaus equals you piss him up, you're dead. You show kindness, you may live, but he may think you're paranoid. Lizzie, she will be somewhat of a bitchy attitude to you, but she owns it. Hope owns it too when she's bitchy and yelly at you. And here's the thing. The problem with that is they own it. They don't try to be fake and stuff. So when the most compassionate souls have a darkness to them, that's why I stopped loving Elijah Michelson, because I believed he was fake. He's fake in my eyes, okay? He's not putting on his realism to me. I know what I'm going to get out of Rebecca. I know what I'm going to get out of Klaus. I know what I'm going to get out of Cole. I know what I'm going to get out of Freya. The thing about him is that he's acting. He's not, he's putting on this persona that's fakey and stuff. And the same way Josie is. Josie's putting on this fake happy persona. Be real, okay? For me, my friends describe me as kind and caring and nice because I actually want to be that type of person and stuff. I want to be real with them and everything. Josie, on the other hand, is completely fake. And then nobody gives her grief for it. But as soon as Hope turns, everyone turns their back on her and stuff. Come on. What the hell? Anyway, the point is that I don't like Josie as a character. I find her annoying. I also find her to be worse of a person than Lizzie Saltzman is. And that's what I got with you guys. So until next time, guys, don't forget to stay radical. I'll see you in the next one. And as I always say, no one good is ever truly good. No one bad is ever truly bad.